Today I'm buying everything in Squid Evolution on Roblox! We're getting all the pets, all the chests, all the potions, all the eggs! Let's get started! I think you've already guessed that right now, I have an unbelievable amount of Robux on my balance. So let's finally start buying absolutely everything we see along the way! At the moment I'm only level 2, and I have access to just 2 of the most basic characters. So let's try to change that as soon as possible, so we can become cooler faster! Just look at how many different and super cool characters we're gonna see today! That will take some time, so let's begin! I guess I should definitely start by claiming the daily time reward. And it looks like it immediately adds a new character to my inventory! Just look how awesome it looks! And now I already have 3 different characters! There's some kind of starter pack, as well as a limited time offer, with a special pet! First, I need to figure out which one I should buy first. Even though there are clearly a ton of goodies waiting for me there, I think it's time to start with this exclusive pack! There are an incredible number of amazing relics here that will definitely come in handy. Besides that, there's a large variety of pets that I can get with some chance. It would be really awesome if I could get one of them. As you can see, I only need to buy one specific item. And a few others that come after it will become completely free for me! That's definitely great news! Because with just a few clicks, I'll be able to get an incredible number of pets and useful potions! By the way, I really didn't expect the fact that some pets from the list would repeat, so I think we should speed up this process a bit. Now that I've bought everything I needed, let's open the chest that dropped into my inventory a few seconds ago! Wow! Looks like I got a lot of different items from them! And I hope at least some of it will help me on my journey to unlocking all the characters! Unfortunately, I only have 3 free pet slots right now, so we need to find a way to fix that as soon as possible! I really hope I can solve this issue thanks to the starter pack I'm about to buy right this second! Looks like I got an incredibly cool relic that I practically had no chance of getting from a regular chest, plus a fun pet! Apparently with these new purchases, I've already become pretty cool. So let's try attacking someone to see if new characters will unlock for me. Wow, honestly, I didn't expect anything like that. Literally with one strike, I became way cooler. I was immediately able to unlock the next character, and I think it would have taken me quite a long time to get here without all my upgrades. That's exactly why we shouldn't waste any time, and let's attack someone stronger to find out how powerful the enemies are at this level. Looks like this guy is a really cool golden gun, and with it, I'll be able to defeat anyone I want. Unfortunately, I can no longer level up with just one hit, so I need to quickly figure out a way to fix that. I think I found the perfect section for a true beginner. I can double the wins and experience I get right after defeating another character. And right here, I can finally do what I've been wanting for so long. Add extra pet slots. This is exactly what I was missing. So let's not waste any more time and buy all of this as soon as possible. Now I have 9 pet slots instead of 3. So I'll definitely become much stronger. Although, I don't have enough pets to use them all. Let's try leveling up again, so we can hopefully find a new pet somewhere. Wow, this is amazing because now I've turned into that fairy doll from the first challenge in the show. I remember her very well, though she looks pretty terrifying now. Seems like she never had a shotgun before. In any case, the character detailing makes me really happy. So let's continue and try to defeat ourselves. Wow, honestly, I didn't expect that. It was way too easy! Now I was able to get the final character at this level without any problems! And I think if I hadn't spent so much money, it definitely would have taken me a lot more time. Just look how cool she shoots from her handheld grenade launcher. I'll probably never stop being amazed by these characters. In any case, unfortunately, I no longer get as many levels from this boss as I'd like, so I need to come up with something else. Looks like I finished this area, so I guess I need to move on. But in order to do that, I need to reach level 8. Maybe I can find something in the store that'll help me do that faster. For example, I can use these various boosting potions, and I think I could buy a few more of them. They will definitely never be useless. After all, the harder the level, the harder it will be to pass. Honestly, I have to tell you that the luck potion is rarely useful, but if I had the opportunity to buy it, then why not? By the way, guys, it looks like I totally forgot that this limited pack has just become available. And since I already bought the starter pack, I can now get a super cool mask and a unique pet. So why not do it right now? Especially since this deal is so amazing, I could save almost 6 times the Robux. And guys, just take a look at this. I honestly didn't expect this pet to be stronger than all my others combined. Let's try selecting one character so you can get a better look at how awesome it looks. Honestly, I don't regret the money I spent at all, because it looks so cool that I'd buy a couple more just like it. Let's not forget that I also got a relic which is just as powerful. So let's use it as soon as possible to become even stronger. Don't forget to collect your rewards for time spent in the game. And even though this pet is pretty weak, it definitely won't go to waste, since I still have 2 free slots. Anyway, I want to try saving up enough money to buy several eggs and attempt to get the rarest pets available at this level. By the way, to be honest, they look incredibly similar to pets from Brain Rot Evolution. So I think I already have an idea of which ones are cooler, because I already have enough trophies. So let's go ahead and try opening the most expensive one. Wow, just look at this. I actually think I got pretty lucky with these wonderful pets, and I'm super happy with the result. In fact, I have so many trophies that I can easily buy a few more of those eggs. Now I definitely need to pick the strongest ones to take with me. After all these upgrades, let's check how much damage I do with just one hit. Wow, honestly, I didn't expect that. Even playing as the weakest character in this area. Wait, what's this now? Oh no, I totally didn't expect this. Playing as the weakest character, I didn't even manage to reach the boss in time to land a hit. Looks like that's a really bad strategy. So let's switch back to the strongest one here. Now things are going much better, because I immediately unlocked a character from the next area, which means I can move on without any problems. We need to run into this giant portal as soon as possible, and a whole new area will open before us. This really blows my mind. I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like in the center of this area there's a giant piggy bank that perfectly matches the one from the show. I urgently need to think of a way to take all the money from it. Although wait, because the money is literally lying on the ground and I could just grab it with no problem. My new pets seem to be giving me so much power that I was able to unlock the next character just by collecting some cash. Now, almost every time I beat an enemy, I get a new character. And I think each one looks even cooler than the last. I'm seriously curious how quickly I can reach the final stage and move on to the next location. In just a few seconds, I managed to unlock 4 new characters, so let's get to know them quickly. And now I've finally reached the Elite Eagle. I want to say that I really like this guy, because he's incredibly detailed. Looks like the game is telling me that it's time to do my first rebirth. I think that if I manage to get here in just a few minutes, then after this, it'll take me even less time. That's why let's find out what bonuses I'll get if I accept this offer. It seems I'll be able to get daily quests that will help me unlock new characters even faster. On top of that, my power will increase. That's exactly why we should do it right now. I can't wait to see how powerful I'll become with my pet. Now that I finally completed my rebirth, I can reach the same level again in just a few seconds. Because I don't have to unlock all the characters in this location again. That's why I suggest we head to the next location together as soon as possible, so we don't waste time going over everything again. And just like that, I've already reached the same level. So now it's time to take a look at the next opponents that stand in my way. I didn't expect anything like this, because right now I'm facing off against this incredibly cool lion that I definitely need to defeat. Now I've transformed into this chubby giant, and I really didn't expect that, but he looks insanely awesome. I've already managed to unlock nearly every character in this location except for the final one, so I think it's time to hurry and reach him. That's why the best idea I've got is to battle this actual giant to see if I can gain enough experience when I take him down. Wow! Turns out that was way too easy, and now I've transformed into him. And just look at this gigantic sledgehammer that came with my gear. I now deal a whopping 2,000 damage, and I don't think anyone can stand in my way anymore. Let's try defeating a few more enemies to keep progressing, since I need quite a lot of experience to reach the next location. And now I've finally turned into some kind of incredibly dangerous flying drone that can destroy enemies from a distance! Honestly, I'm pretty sure this is something from the next season that's coming out very soon. Either way, I've now got enough experience to move forward. So let's not waste a single minute and check out the new characters. Wow, honestly, I feel like this definitely reminds me of something. This map looks almost exactly like one from Brainrot Evolution. Still, the characters here are completely different, so to explore each one, I'll have to fight them. But I don't think I need that right now. Judging by what I'm seeing, every single opponent here is some kind of battle robot, which honestly makes me a little nervous because I'm not sure I can take them all down. There's also a permanent boost you can buy here, but I definitely don't have enough diamonds for that yet, so I'll have to pass for now. And just take a look at this! There's an insanely huge boss that I'll still have to defeat if I want to move on to the next location. Just look at these incredibly terrible prices! And it feels like I absolutely won't be able to afford anything in this shop. All of this is happening precisely because I barely fought anyone along the way. By the way, this permanent speed boost sounds pretty tempting and has an attractive price, but I still have too few crystals. So let's try to fight someone. To be honest, I absolutely didn't expect this outcome because I thought that some character like that would simply defeat me. Meanwhile, I somehow managed to unlock the next character without any problems, and he already looks incredibly cool. Just look at his giant rose sword. He just can't help but impress with his detail. You'll understand that I'm incredibly curious whether I can even do it in this location, or if I'll have to move on to the next. Just look at this! And now I've got an even cooler character, and he can even move through the air! I think this is all thanks to the huge number of pets I have. They become incredibly upgraded. I think now that I'm this powerful, I can easily challenge the boss in this location. And even though he's truly massive, I believe I can defeat him. It seems like this outcome is pretty simple, so I can stay here without any problems and get the experience I need to move forward. While I'm waiting for that giant guy with the minigun to respawn, I can easily destroy all the minions surrounding him. And now I'm finally about to reach level 18, even though I entered this game literally 10 minutes ago, and apparently the fact that I bought so many upgrades really helped me handle all of this very quickly. Now I've turned into some kind of red robot, and he seems to shoot really cool, so now beating the boss will be even easier than before. On top of that, of course, I need to remember to collect rewards for various achievements and daily quests. I can get quite a few different potions here, without which I probably couldn't handle these incredibly dangerous giants. By the way, it seems like I totally forgot that I can, without any problems, get way cooler pets right now than the ones I currently have. So let's try opening these eggs to find out what's inside. Apparently, I really got lucky because I received some pretty rare pets, and they'll definitely be much stronger than the ones I have right now, which is just great, because now I'm several times stronger than I was before. Now I've got a whopping 300 million damage, and although I'll still take quite a while to kill the boss, at least I can one-shot these small robots. And now I've finally unlocked another character, and it seems like something brand new because we haven't seen any characters like this one in today's video. As always, I'm blown away by the unbelievable detail. Now I've only got 2 characters left before I can move on, and it looks like it'll take way less time than before. As you can see, I had no trouble at all defeating this massive and dangerous boss in just 3 shots. By the way, it seems I totally forgot that in absolutely every game there are various codes I can enter right now to get all kinds of cool items. Let's do that as soon as possible because then I'll be able to get through every location even faster and reach the final stage. And this chest is really a pleasant bonus because I got a decent cloak, although it seems it's no different from the one I got at the very beginning of the game. Let's finally get to the very end and see exactly which cool characters are hiding behind these question marks. Now this I definitely didn't expect, because I turned into that guy with a giant cannon, and now I can destroy others like him in just 1 shot. I didn't even think I'd become this strong today, and yet I haven't even unlocked a final character from this location. I really hope you're just as curious as I am to see who's hiding there, although I have a feeling I might be able to transform into that very boss I've already been destroying for a few minutes to level up. Well guys, just look at this. I used a few potions and now my progress is sped up significantly, and I only need a few more shots before I become the strongest in this location. I really waited a long time for this, and now I finally turned into this absolute giant with a minigun in his hands. It took a lot of effort and time, even though I made the game easier for myself by buying a few special offers. Now it's finally time to open those fairy chests I didn't have enough money for not long ago, and also buy these magical scrolls I can't even imagine what's inside, so let's find out as soon as possible. And of course, don't forget to write in the comments whether you like this game, because for now, I'm having an incredibly fun time unlocking new characters and defeating different bosses in all kinds of locations. On top of everything, a new season of Squid Game will be coming out very soon, and I think that because of that, we'll definitely see completely new characters in the next update. But for now, I've reached the absolute max level, so I guess it's time to wrap things up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button under this video. Also, write how much you like this game, because I think this was quite an interesting adventure.